if you don't do it, then what are the consequences? It's not going to make any difference in anyone else's life apart from yours. लाइक वो चीज़ तुमने अगर करनी बंद कर दिया आज, तो तुम्हारे अलावा किसी को फ़र्क नहीं पड़ेगा उस चीज़ से. जो चीज़ तुम कर रहे हो वो खुद के लिए कर रहे हो ना, किसी को नहीं पड़ी है. सबकी लाइफ में अपनी चीज़ें चल रही हैं. Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Candid Sundays. So, this is basically a series that I've started on YouTube where I do candid conversations with you every Sunday, and these are mostly unfiltered and very minimally edited. Basically, it's a very raw video and it's as raw as it can get on YouTube. Honestly, I haven't even thought of a topic today, so I thought today let's turn on the camera and then brainstorm or think about what should we speak. So, okay, I think I have a topic in mind. A lot of you have been asking me on my Instagram about how to stay motivated despite everything, like how to stay motivated in every situation and how to not get demotivated basically in life. And a lot of you also tell me that you think that I'm very motivated and you do not know how I manage everything and how I stay motivated all the time and how I create content so regularly. And basically, you wanted to know my secret sauce on how, basically how I'm so motivated in my life. So, if I have to answer that question, I don't know how to answer it because I've never needed motivation in my life. Like, I think I've always been very self motivated. So I was listening to someone recently and they were saying something that I resonated with a lot, which was someone stays motivated because they know that the thing that they are doing, if they don't do it, then no one else is going to do it for them. In that case, motivation comes naturally. So, if for example, one day I wake up and I, feel that, oh, I'm so demotivated today, I do not want to, make this video for my YouTube channel, I just don't want to create content anymore just because I'm demotivated. First of all, that has never happened. But for example, in a parallel universe, one day it might happen that I wake up and I say that no, I do not want to, make a video today. But then automatically my brain will tell me that Shreyashi, if you don't make that video, who is going to do it for you? Like, if you don't make a video, okay, so then what do you want to do with your YouTube channel, or what do you want to do with your Instagram page? Do you want to stop creating content? Then of course my brain will say no, I do not want to stop making content because I love creating content. Then again my brain will say that if you do not want to stop creating content, then why don't you want to make a video? Because if you don't make a video, then how are you going to continue creating content in future, or how do you plan to continue this thing that you're doing? Basically, when you know that the thing that you're doing, or the thing that you want to do, if you don't do it, no one else is going to do it for you, then you do not really need any motivation. Like, I do not need motivation, I never need motivation, I feel, because you know what, the things that you're doing, especially outside your job or outside your normal regular thing that you're doing. In fact, जॉब में भी बहुत कम लोग मोटिवेट करते हैं कि हाँ, यू शुड डू इट, यू शुड कंटिन्यू इट. बट इफ़ यू डू समथिंग दैट इज़ जस्ट योर पैशन और योर हॉबी, एंड दैट you're doing for yourself. Like, I create content for myself. No one asked me to start it, no one asks me to continue it. If I stop creating content today, no one is going to question that, Shreyashi, why did you stop it? Because honestly, no one cares that much, and why should anyone care that much? Because this is something that I'm doing for myself. So similarly, if you are doing something that you like to do, and at the same time, if you stop doing it, it's not going to make any difference in anyone else's life apart from yours. लाइक वो चीज़ तुमने अगर करनी बंद कर दिया आज, तो तुम्हारे अलावा किसी को फ़र्क नहीं पड़ेगा उस चीज़ से. तो फिर जो चीज़ तुम कर रहे हो वो खुद के लिए कर रहे हो ना. सिमिलरली, व्हेन आई वाज प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर माई MBA एग्जाम, आई वाज डूइंग इट फॉर माई सेल्फ. लाइक, आई वॉन्टेड टू डू MBA, सो आई वाज डूइंग इट. अगर मैं नहीं करती, अगर मैं छोड़ देती प्रिपरेशन एंड मैं बोलती कि नहीं, मुझे तो ये जो जॉब कर रही हूँ मैं इंजीनियरिंग के बाद, आई एम हैप्पी विद इट, लाइक आई वांट टू कंटिन्यू डूइंग दिस जॉब, इट्स पेइंग मी डिसेंटली वेल, आई ग्रो इन द सेम जॉब एंड आई क्लाइंब अप द कॉर्पोरेट लैडर. अगर मेरा वो थॉट प्रोसेस होता, नो वन वुड हैव फोर्स्ड मी टू डू MBA, और नो वन वुड हैव फोर्स्ड मी टू स्टडी फॉर इट. किसी को नहीं पड़ी है, सबकी लाइफ में अपनी चीज़ें चल रही हैं. एवरीबडी इज़ फाइटिंग देयर ओन इंडिविजुअल बैटल. पहली चीज़, कोई तुमको कभी इतने अच्छे से नहीं समझ पाएगा कि तुम क्या चाहते हो, राइट? फिर कुछ लोग आपको मिलेंगे जो समझ पाएंगे, बट अगेन एवरीबडी हैज़ देयर ओन थिंग गोइंग ऑन, सो नोबडी cares enough usually to push you for the things that you should do on days that you don't feel like doing it. Like you don't feel like creating content, but someone should, push you कि नहीं, you should create content because you want to be a content creator, you want to be, an influencer or something like that. Similarly, if you are, preparing for your MBA, then if you don't feel like studying, there'll be very few people who'll come and say that no, Shreyashi, you should study for your exam because, if you do MBA, you'll get into this college, then you'll get this much package, you'll get this kind of placement. So there'll be very few people who will do that. पढ़ाई के इसमें फिर भी आपको मिल जाएंगे लोग, but when it comes to your hobbies, your साइड हसल्स और साइड पैशंस, बहुत कम लोग होते हैं जो कि आपको उस चीज़ के लिए मोटिवेट करेंगे. सीधी सी बात है, जब आपको पता है कि आपको कोई मोटिवेट नहीं करने वाला, अगर आप वो चीज़ करना छोड़ दो तो फिर आपको खुद को मोटिवेट करना पड़ता है. एंड इट शुड बी द केस ऑल्सो. आई थिंक आई हैव मेड माई पीस विद इट एंड आई फील दैट जो चीज़ तुम्हारी है, तुम कर रहे हो ना, अपनी खुशी के लिए कर रहे हो, तो किसी और की पुश की ज़रूरत ही क्यों पड़े तुमको, राइट? सो यू शुड नॉट फील द नीड फॉर समवन एल्स टू पुश यू फॉर द थिंग्स दैट यू लाइक टू डू. आई होप आई एम मेकिंग सेंस. सो दैट्स द थिंग. आई थिंक दैट्स वाई आई डोंट नीड मोटिवेशन टू क्रिएट कॉन्टेंट, एंड दैट्स वाई आई डोंट नीड मोटिवेशन टू मैनेज और बैलेंस everything that I do, all the work that I do, and that's how I keep going. So जब तक वो है मेरे अंदर कि मुझे करना है, and मुझे जब तक ये चीज़ें पसंद आ रही है करना, तो मैं करती रहूँगी. I will keep hustling, I'll keep working extra hours, I'll keep working on weekends, I'll keep working on late nights whenever I feel that I should, because I have to do it. Like I don't have any alternative. So I think basically life में जब कोई alternative नहीं होता है तो इंसान वो चीज़ करता है. And वो चीज़ आपने तभी उठाई है ना जबकि आपको पसंद है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अगर आप प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, IIT के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, MBA के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हो, डॉक्टर बनने की पढ़ाई कर रहे हो, तो फिर आपको पसंद है तभी आपने वो चीज़ उठाई है ना अपनी लाइफ में, तभी आप घुसे हो उस चीज़ के अंदर. तो कभी कभी डिफ़िकल्ट होगा आपके लिए, बट आप गिव अप नहीं कर सकते ना, क्योंकि आपने अल्टीमेटली आपको पता है कि जो एंड रिज़ल्ट है उस चीज़ का, लाइक एक बार आप डॉक्टर बन गए, एक बार आप IAS ऑफिसर बन गए, या एक बार आप IITian बन गए, तो वो जो एंड रिज़ल्ट है उसके लिए ही आपने स्टार्ट किया था. सो यू नो वाई यू स्टार्टेड, एंड दैट वॉज द बिगेस्ट मोटिवेशन दैट यू नीडेड. एंड इन द जर्नी देयर विल बी अप्स एंड डाउन्स, देयर विल बी स्टैग्नेशंस, देयर विल बी पॉइंट्स व्हेन यू विल फील दैट अब नहीं हो पा रहा या बहुत हो गया, देयर इज़ नो मोटिवेशन. होता है कभी कभी, इट्स वेरी natural to feel that way. At that time, I want your brain to be so self-motivated that your brain should tell itself, your brain should have a discussion with yourself. जैसा कि मैंने खुद के brain के बारे में बताया, similarly your mind should have your own discussion with your mind that if you don't do it, then what are the consequences? And if the consequences are so bad that you don't want to go to that place, then you will automatically jump back to the thing that you were doing. So let yourself feel low for some days, but do not feel the need for external motivation. Be self motivated, because at the end of the day you are going to be there with yourself all the time. No one else is going to fight your battles. So that should be your motivation, and that is why I do not need any motivation. That's how things work for me. Basically I have explained my scenario. हो सकता है कुछ लोगों के लिए relevant नहीं होगा, but that's okay. I think everybody has their own thing going on, so I'll not like to comment much on everybody's story, but yeah, that's what keeps me going, and I hope you find something that you're so passionate about and that makes you so happy in life that you do not need any extra motivation, or you do not need any extra push from anyone. And yeah, that's all. So that's all that I wanted to talk about in today's episode of Candid Sundays. So again, it was a very candid one and straight from the heart. I hope you liked it. I hope you took away something from it. And if you did, please make sure to hit a like on this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so yet. And I will see you again very, very soon in my next one. Till then, bye, take care.